Perhaps you are nearing the end of the job interview process and an offer is in sight. You have definitely put your foot in your mouth once or twice by saying the wrong things at the absolute worst moment. No matter how many times you rehearse what to say, there is always that risk of fumbling right at the 5-yard line, and instead of panicking, get prepared. A salary negotiation is a collaboration, and a key ingredient of successful collaboration is good communication. It's important to be very clear with what you communicate to avoid ambiguity, which could complicate things and slow the negotiation process. Instead of sharing the things you should say, we're going to warn you about the potential negotiation landmines to avoid when angling for the salary you deserve. Here are 9 things to never say in a salary negotiation. Currently, as in I'm currently making. The most common question recruiters will ask a candidate is something like, so where are you right now in terms of salary and what you are looking for? If you make this move, don't fall for it. I call this the dreaded salary question. And it's tricky because it usually comes up early in the interview process, and most candidates don't think of it as a part of the salary negotiation even though it is. Answering this question by disclosing numbers can make it very difficult to negotiate effectively later on. Once they disclose current or desired salary, the offers they get are very likely to be tied to those numbers. That can be very expensive if the company might have offered them a much higher salary than they disclosed. Number 2, desired, as in my desired salary is. Don't disclose your current or desired salary. Recovering from this mistake can be tricky and each situation is unique. But one way to untether from those original numbers is to review the benefit packages for deficiencies. If the health insurance offering paid vacation, target bonus, or other aspect of the benefits package are underwhelming, the candidate can use those as reasons to ask for a higher salary to compensate. I'm not comfortable sharing my current salary. I would prefer to focus on the value I can add at this company rather than what I'm paid my current job. I don't have a specific number in my mind for desired salary. And you know better than I do what value my skill set and experience could bring to your company. I want this move to be a big step forward for me in terms of both responsibility and compensation. Number 3. Sorry. Negotiation is uncomfortable, and our natural tendency is to try to smooth the edges of a difficult conversation. Saying sorry could signal to the recruiter or hiring manager that you might be willing to back down, and that could be expensive. Don't apologize for negotiating. Number 4. No and the other negative words. You want to continuously improve your situation throughout the negotiation, and you do that by avoiding negative language and focusing on positive language. Instead of no, that doesn't work for me, you can say I would be more comfortable with. Negative words slow things down and may put up walls that make collaboration difficult. Using only positive words is difficult at first, but you will get better with practice. Number 5. Yes, while this may sound like the exact word to use when speaking to a recruiter, it should be used with caution. You will often get a job offer that seems really appealing, and it might be far more than you expected. Your instinct in that case might be to just accept the offer because it's so good. But is it too good? It's possible you underestimate your value in this situation. Instead of yes, to see how much you can improve it. The negotiation should end with the company saying yes to you. Once they say yes to you, or you run out of things to ask for, then you are finished negotiating. Number 6. Later, and then I can deal with that after I start. Procrastinator, this one is for you. Sometimes it's easier to avoid uncomfortable parts of negotiation by deferring those parts of the conversation until after you are hired. That can be a very expensive mistake, because you won't have the same latitude to negotiate and improve your position once you are on the door. Number 7. Try, as in can we try. Try is a passive word that leaves a lot of wiggle room, and you don't want that. It's easy for someone to say honestly or no, we will try, and reply with we tried and just didn't work out. Don't ask them to try, to do something. Instead, use more positive language like I would be more comfortable with. Number 8. More, as in I want more. While this word seems counterintuitive because you are in negotiation to get more, it's a word that is too general for a successful negotiation. And instead of asking for more salary or more vacation, this is your time to get specific. Don't leave things to the imagination once you are negotiating. And instead of could you budge on the salary, say I would be more comfortable with the base salary of and put your number. Number 9. Want. The word want, using it can undercut the entire premise of your argument that you have deserved to be paid more and you deserve a more competitive salary. Go into negotiation with facts and figures, making a compelling case. Start with printing out the result of your personal salary estimated. Know your worth, see what your base salary should be, and see what the industry norms are. You could talk about what you want, which just isn't all that important, or you could talk about what the company wants, which is not as potent as talking about what the company needs, which is the most important thing. Focus on the company's need and how you can help meet those needs so they can easily see your value and work to compensate you.